Hi, this is Amy Lewis. This is Engineers Unplugged. Hi, this is Amy Lewis, Cisco Marketing, and we're here for another episode of Engineers Unplugged. Today we've got Jonas and Chris, and we're going to be talking about software-defined storage. So Chris, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, if I can just describe what we've been doing so far, and then if you can provide some comments on. So, Osprey started a couple of years ago, started off with disparate data centers all throughout Europe. And one of our big problems was actually providing a unified login for our users. So, obviously we had vCloud Director for each disparate instance throughout Europe. And so what we ended up doing was actually then building a platform over the top of that to provide orchestration and general administration abilities. Now, with our relationship with EMC, we've become involved in the Cloud Edition program, so we're now able to provide storage as a service across all of our locations worldwide. Now, what we've been looking at doing is actually extending our vPlatform, so if I just draw on there, to actually utilize the APIs to actually go into the Cloud Edition. So enabling a user not only to manage their virtual environment, so both external clouds, internal hybrid type of clouds, but also managing their actual storage as well to provide that much overused phrase of a single pane. So I can see you laughing at that. So I'd just be interested on sort of your views on that, on maybe any other ways we can do it, because I know you've been involved in the sort of ViPR project. Yep. And it'd be really cool to understand how we could actually utilize that technology and actually looking at software-defined storage.
Sure, I'd love to. So I'll take a pen over here. Looking at what you're doing there, having a platform that actually talks to, there you go, hi. Having a platform that actually talks to an API to do provisioning of storage services. We're looking mainly at block services, I guess, but
yeah, initially it's going to be block through the Cloud Edition, but we will obviously be looking to extend that into file and object-based storage.
Okay, cool. So what you want then is a platform that can talk to several different APIs usually for different storage arrays or different storage solutions that provide different functions, right? So what we have here, what has been announced today here at EMC World, is a product called ViPR. And this ViPR product is essentially the way that we at EMC see software-defined storage and how we're going forward with the software-defined storage product solutions that we have. So looking at ViPR, it's essentially a big engine that you can tie into from your platform. So I'm gonna draw it out here, which has a bunch of APIs that you can talk to. And these APIs, of course, they can deliver different services. Looking at block services that you are looking at first and foremost, those will be in there, or those are already in there. But also other services, like file services, like object services that you're looking to invest into as well. So what does this do? It's a software engine that has a bunch of APIs. So what does it tie into? Well, it ties into the VMAX Cloud Edition that you have over there. But it also ties into other storage platforms that we have. So looking at the VNX, for instance, as our mid-tier platform. It ties into our data domain, for instance, for backup and recovery functionality. And of course it ties into our Isilon product line, which gives you file storage there. But we're not stopping there, but it also ties into Atmos for object. But looking at the object storage today, Atmos is not just the Atmos is not the only player in the object storage market. So of course we'll have proper integrations with S3 as well, and OpenStack's Swift project. So we'll deliver that as well. So you can have block, you can have file, you can have object from one API.
Just a quick question on the third party. How are you tying in with their development and release cycle to ensure you continue to keep on top of their changes in the APIs?
So that's a great question. So what we've done is that we're going to open source a lot of the APIs inside ViPR, both the northbound, so the ones that you will be talking to, and also the southbound going down to the different storage arrays. So if you are a storage platform vendor, you can easily just take those open source APIs and actually use them to, well, tie yourself into this solution. So we can extend this, so we will have some third-party functionality from launch. So this is one part. Of course, we'll have different storage arrays as well that are lined up already.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. So using the single, I'll grab that back off you. Yeah, that's great. So using the single API, we can not limit ourselves into talking to a single technology here, but we can start off using ViPR, enabling us to manage our VMAX Cloud Edition, but we can also then extend in the future to manage things like Atmos, Isilon, Data Domain, VNX, and Recover Point as well, so we can handle the backups in there. So no, that to me provides a really good software-defined service. So it will enable us to really grow our offering as new products bring them in, and that's great because as you bring out new product sets, then I'm assuming the roadmap will be to keep the ViPR there, so everything will plug into the software-defined storage. I think, as I say, awesome.
All right, that was awesome. This is like before everybody else knows I get to see this stuff. So, and now you get to see this stuff out there. So, of course, there's one more key part. We need a software-defined unicorn. Oh, yeah. Go! It's unicorn challenge time. Let's see those unicorns. All right, different methods. Let's see what happens.
Software developers starting with the key feature first.
I know, is it user requirements you start with, or?
I don't have a story. How can I do this without?
This is a unicorn narrative. This is my favorite part of Engineers Unplugged. Let's not lie about it. Oh, it's a ViPR-icorn. All right. All right, let's see them. Oh, and happy. Okay. Wow. I like it. I have to say, we've never had a ViPR-icorn, and with a very expressive face. Well, thank you so much. I should tell the viewers, this is a real live Engineers Unplugged because I caught these guys whiteboarding just down the way, and I'm like, step over to my whiteboard for a second. There's a camera, don't mind. So really appreciate this, Chris. Thank you, Jonas, for hopping in. And we'll see you next time on Engineers Unplugged.